We are in our third week of our search for BC's best symbol. Today, you can vote on matchups in the coastal quadrant. They are Cowichan sweater versus Northwest Coast art. One could argue they are one and the same. Nanaimo bars versus totems. And so this morning, we want to talk more about totem poles, their rich history in this province, what it's like to carve them today. And to do that, we have reached Mike Dangeli. He is a totem pole carver from the Nisga'a and Tlingit nations, and he is currently based in Victoria. Good morning to you, Mike.
I'm a gunflag. Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very nice to see you across the video here. Totems, of course, they are the definition of West Coast for many people. You know, when you go through places like Haida Gwaii and you see them as evidence of habitations that are no longer there, for instance, tell me what they represent for people, what they individually represent, but then what they represent culturally for First Nations people in this place.
Well, it depends on the nation. There's lots of different nations that now use the totem pole. Totem poles originate from the northern part of British Columbia and Southeast Alaska. That's the freestanding poles. The ones further south were more house post or interior poles. And so totem poles are a wide variety of things. They are basically our history books. They're created to commemorate somebody's passing, whether it be a chief or a matriarch, and it's usually the successor that commissions it or carves it, and then it's raised. Sometimes they're raised, as I said, for the passing of people. They're to claim space. They're for weddings. They're for just a wide variety of things, including ridicule. And and people are often, I get that same little chuckle in realizing that it takes up anywhere from a month to 3 months to a year to create a totem pole. So that is a very rare instance, but there have been some that have been created and for that particular reason. And realizing that it's a huge time commitment as well as a financial commitment to really hold on to something like that. So there's a lot of different reasons, but also to commemorate a family or individual and to tell a family's history or an individual's history, a family history. So, with the idea of using a totem pole for a symbol, it's something that is something that it tells a family's history. So it's, in one hand, it's great. Because it hopefully inspires people to understand a little bit more of what totem poles mean and realizing that it comes from a living culture, that we're still creating them. Also, but whose history are we telling, and what will be appropriated if they're going to choose what kind of totem pole, and hopefully it's not something that you see out that's still prevalent with a lot of imagery of totem poles, which is the wings out, which is more of our southern relatives.
Yes.
Whereas the wings in are from the northern part of the country. And is it going to be, unfortunately, there's still these, I don't know what to call them, the cartoon style totem poles that, kind of a pan Northwest Coast, pan First Nations idea of what it is. And so hopefully it inspires people to understand and look a little deeper, that there's a lot of meaning behind them.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, I wondered about that because this is doing so well. I haven't got the poll numbers in front of me right now, but we know that it's been in the lead throughout, since this competition began with 64 different items. And I wonder about to what degree it's, proper or right to have, First Nations art and something that's as personal as a totem pole, representing colonial British Columbia.
Right. And it's super problematic. And even though there's, we're in this time of truth and reconciliation, well, there's a lot of truths that need to be shared before there's reconciliation, or that go hand in hand. So hopefully, people take the time without just appropriating and slapping up whatever totem pole they see wherever. So yes, I agree with you. It's definitely very problematic.
Would there be particular images or iconography on a totem pole that would best represent British Columbia as, as the First Nations land, and a place where people like me have come to settle.
Well, I would hope that they would they would definitely have a First Nations artist either create or have something that can represent all of that. I've done totem poles. I've done 30 so far.
Wow.
And I have 5 more that I have to get done here in the next little bit. And so I've done totem poles for public and private, displays and collections and competitions around the world. And I've done my best to not share anybody's that's also becoming an artist. Is you have to learn the history that goes along with it, and you can't just appropriate. Even as a First Nations person, I can't go and do somebody else's history without permission or and being asked to.
Yeah.
So it's really important, and I hope that whoever they get is a First Nations carver. But also, if they are going to have something like this, that there's a wide variety. I think something that would be a little bit more open and easier to explain would be even a simple figure that's a human being.
Wow.
And I think that would be, if it were going to happen, that would be what I would suggest if somebody were to ask me, what can I create for something like this?
Mike, I've got all tied up in the symbolism here, and I wanted to talk to you about the process of carving. Maybe we could do that another time.
I would love that. Thanks for having me this morning.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate it. And good luck with the work. You sound like you are extremely busy right now.
Well, that's good to be that way, I guess.
I guess, huh? Thanks so much. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Take care. That's Mike Dangeli, who's a totem pole carver from the Nisga'a, Cowichan, and Tlingit nations. You can head to cbc.ca/bestsymbolbc to cast your vote in today's matchup. Today is the Coastal Quadrant.